Today we're going to take a look at an awesome trackball controller that I have for my Atari 2600, the Atari 8-bit computer line, the Commodore VIC-20 and 64. It's a really good trackball controller. Now, it's not as good as the one on the Atari 5200, the CX53, which is done by Dan Kramer. That is the penultimate arcade home trackball for any kind of home console system. It's absolutely phenomenal. I kind of wish somebody would make a homebrew of Quantum by Atari on the 5200 using that trackball. I love that arcade game. Anyway, back to this. This is the next best thing if you own an Atari 2600 or using the regular Atari 8-bit computer line. Really nice trackball. It has optical encoders in it. It does have a weighted ball. It kind of coasts a little bit when you let loose, which, just like the arcade, has a real good arcade feel to it. Very responsive. Now, the output is not truly a trackball output. It's basically doing stuff with the joystick signals. But it's still pretty cool. Now, inside the box here, let's look at the back of the box first. Here on the back of the box, it talks about some of the features it has. Designed specifically for the Atari, Sears, and Commodore systems. Phonelic, I cannot pronounce that word. I'm sorry. Offers the magic of 360-degree movement. Off and end. 2 optical encoders. Quick action fire button. 5-foot connection cord. Heavy-duty plastic case. Yes. All right. So let's take a look at the trackball itself real quick. What's in the box? What's in the box? And here's the trackball controller. Pretty nice. Oh yeah. Oh, I love that. Ball is kind of yellowed with age. That's to be expected. Got the fire button. Here on the back you have little access screws. Got nice little rubber pads to keep it nice and still on your tabletop as you're playing your game. Now, one of my absolute favorite games to play on the 2600 and the Atari 8-bit is, of course, Missile Command. This trackball works phenomenally with the Atari 2600 version of Missile Command. Really good control. I had no problems moving my little cursor around the screen. Gives you nice, precise shots. Actually, a really good trackball to use for Missile Command on the Atari 2600. And same thing with the Atari 8-bit line. I love Missile Command on my Atari 800 computer as well back then. And I used the standard trackball that Atari made. I can't remember what the number was, CX something, I don't remember. I had 2 different types that they made for the Atari computers and the 2600. I didn't really like those that much. But when this came out, this was awesome. I love this trackball controller for my classic Atari systems. And Missile Command for the 8-bit works really well with this. Now, of course, back in 2005, a homebrew programmer, Paul Lee, released a ROM for the Atari 8-bit computer line called Missile Command Plus. And basically that gave you all 3 bases across the bottom of the screen, and you used the keys J, K, and L to activate each base while you use a trackball. Pretty much gives you the arcade experience at home on the Atari 800 computer. It's a pretty cool game. Let's give that game a try real quick before I sign off on this video. Okay, let's give Missile Command Plus a try on the old Atari computer using this Wico command control trackball. So here we go. Hit start. Boop. Awesome. Trackball works pretty well. And I definitely like the 3 base hack for Missile Command. It's just like playing the arcade game. Pretty awesome. Get up. Oh, yes. Right. Awesome. 2x points. Ooh, almost missed that plane. Yeah. Ooh, getting low on that one base. Oh no, get him! Oh, that was close. Ooh, look, 2 for 1. I have to say, I'm pretty pleased with this controller. Like I said, I had one back then as well, and I really liked it. Oh, it got me. Oh no! What a great controller. Pretty awesome, man. So yeah, if you're looking for a good trackball controller for your Atari 2600 or your Atari 8-bit computer, highly recommend this Wico trackball. It's actually pretty cool. Really like it. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.